Well, today was just a strange day. I got up and I was determined. I have this watch mother bought me a couple of years ago and the clasp broke. And I have been to every store that sells those watches and they will not do anything. They said you have to go back to Movado. They will only do the work. You have to send it back to them. So I got online and I found this number, and they said that you can actually buy parts for like links and the bracelet and stuff like that. And since the watch was okay, I didn't want to mail it back and deal with all that. So I called this number. I think it was supposed to be in New Jersey, but I don't think that's where it was. That girl answered the phone, and I thought, and I don't mean this, do not take me wrong and say I'm being racist because I call Asian people ornamental people. She was ornamental. They're just perfect. Every ornamental person I see, they're just petite and neat and, so they're ornamental. So she answered the phone, and I started telling her, that I had been online and saw that I could buy parts for this watch, and she started laughing. And every time I said something, she was laughing. She was laughing at the way I talk. And she said, you have got to give me this number on the back of the watch. Well, I turned that watch over. I couldn't see nothing. My eyes were so bad. I had my glasses on. I said, honey, you are going to have to let me get a magnifying glass or something. I can't see this. And she's laughing. And I got a magnifying glass, and I started looking, and I said, well, there were a bunch of numbers. And she said, well, just give me the first ones. So I gave her those numbers, and I said, it is a stainless steel Luna. And she said, Luno. And I said, yeah, Luna. No, Luno. And I said, okay, Luno, whatever. And she's still laughing. So then she said, okay, now look at the clasp and the small link where it attaches to your watch, and there's another smaller number. I said, oh my Lord, I'm going to have to go get a jeweler's loop. And I went to Kennan's desk because he's got a loop in there, and I was digging that out, and she was I could hear her laughing at me. And I dug that out, and I started looking, and I started reading numbers to her, and she was like, no, that's not going to work. And I said, well, that 8 looks kind of like a 3, and she's tried that, and she said, okay, that's it. And she said, okay. And she said, I'm going to need your phone number. And I started giving her I just changed my phone number because I went with a new service, and I couldn't remember my number. I gave her my old number, and I said, oh no, that's not it. And they were having a party over there, probably had me on speaker laughing, and I gave her my number, and she said, well, I'm not going to call you. And I said, well, I don't know, you might want to for some entertainment, because sounds like you're having fun with this. No, I'm not going to call you. And I said, well, you might want to anyway. I finally got through that and gave her my information and got that done. And then I went to go to lunch with Kenan, and we went to Arby's because he was in a hurry. It's right there by his store. And he started punching me, look. And I turned around, and this girl walked in there with green hair, and it was all plastered to the side of her head like she just got out of bed. And she was in flannel pajamas and had on furry leopard house shoes. And I looked at her, and I thought, I know you're not in here to have lunch like that at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know what people are thinking. She's either sick and just got out of bed, or she look. I don't want to sit next to someone and eat lunch that just hasn't even obviously washed their hair or done anything since they rolled out of bed in no telling how long. I just can't believe the way people will go out into the world. Anyway, it was an interesting day, and I'm just glad that maybe in a week or two I'll have my watch fixed.